and Chris here around the MLS Show Match Day 7 edition. And so, Chris, prior to this game, Houston 0-4-2. Tonight, they are 1-4-2. Walk us through your thought process at the final whistle.
Well, there was a very beautiful composed game by Houston Dynamo today. Right from the blast of the whistle, they seemed to know what they wanted, which was 3 points, and they ended up getting 3 points. You can see how hungry they were, fighting for every ball, contesting. I was giving to Ponce in the attack. He didn't score, but he won every area ball that came from the middle. Just that, I think that's what the coach needs to work on, the ability for someone to pick on those area balls and take it as an advantage to attack and score the opponent, because Ponce won a lot of balls in the middle, heading the ball away from the defender, but there was nobody to connect with those passes. But in all round, Dynamo played an amazing game. They were comfortable. They passed the players the ball perfectly well. You know, they were just this fluid among the team. They seemed to get to understand. They began to gel as a team, which was beautiful to see this evening.
Yeah, during the pre-match conference, Benoit spoke about personality and character and leader in the team. And tonight I asked him during the post-match conference, but he said that the team lacked a little bit of personality in terms of, doing this on the field. So I asked him, at the final whistle, did he see personality that took them to get their first win? And let's listen to Ben Olsen at the post-match conference.
Right, Ben.
Thank you, sir. You look great tonight, brother.
Thank you very much. Congratulations once again. I see that smile is back on your face again, and it's very good. During the pre-match conference, you spoke about leadership and personality. And you said it's lacking a little bit in the team in terms of personality. A big old captain and no personality is not good for the team. So tonight, with this win, will you say you saw personality on the field of play tonight?
Yeah, I think so. When I say about personality, you don't. If it's not one person, right? When Hector, Steve, and these guys had real personality, it's got to be collective, and personality starts with just showing up and being at at the level that you can play at in a consistent way. You don't have to yell and scream, but you have to show up on game day. When the lights come on, you have to be at your best, and that's kind of where we're starting right now. Within that, yes, there's leaders. I give Nico a little credit. Junior Urso, some of these guys that are new in here are helping out. Artie obviously is continuing to grow as a leader and captain. Eric, that's why I talk about Eric coming back into the lineup. This is an important person for us, and he's a leader for this team, and when he's on the field, we're going to be better. So I did see a little bit more of that tonight, but it was a long week. I mean, there was a lot of tough conversations this week, and it's nice to have this type of response. But it can't be this type of week of come to Jesus and meeting after meeting after meeting for everyone to play at the level that they can. This has to be the standard for pro soccer players, and we're pro coaches. So this is what the expectations are, and we just got to make sure that we understand that this can't drop off, and we need to start moving forward.
Come on, once again.
Thanks.
That was Ben Olsen. He spoke about the team personality and leadership. In this game, did you see those traits in the team tonight?
I saw that. When he talks about leadership, he also talks about character. The last 5 minutes, anything would have happened.
Yeah.
But they were able to hold their own to the very last minute. And that's what this team has been lacking for the couple of games. Not because they have been playing so badly. They seem to lose concentration last minute. And those characters are how you build personality, you build confidence, because you know how to hold your own to the last whistle. And they did that today. They were very comfortable clearing every ball out. And Leo, amazing last minute, 2-minute run, all the way from his goalpost to take the ball into the opponent's half to get a corner kick. The team was just beautiful to watch today. I'm excited. I hope they can continue this momentum, because the way they played today, I think they have a chance to not more be the whooping boys the way they seem to have been a couple of games.
I mean, LA Galaxy seems to be the Western Conference whooping boys right now. They are yet to win again this season. Lost to Ray, something like 2-0 away from home. I mean, LA Galaxy, MLS Cup defending champions, having a horrible time this season. Yeah. Chris Carters, I want to hear your perspective.
No, I won't be. But it's way expected. Think about it. LA Galaxy main player is Reshipu. Since Reshipu got hurt during the finals of the Cup, the team has not remained the same. Even
Pensive.
it's a pencil, so I said pensive. Pensive just started. I think this last game he came back, joining the team. Peck has been amazing, but it's
can't do it
obvious
alone.
Peck can't do it alone. He needs his duel. The combination of Peck, Pencil, and Ricky Poo shows that team becomes unstoppable. But without that duel, they're always going to struggle. You see, Peck strikes all the time. He goes attempt, trying to score, but he can't do it all alone. The team needs the main man behind it, the whole magic. Richie Poots, the little magician in the middle. That's what they really need. I think Alexis will have a chance. Well, he's back training now, though. He's back training.
Kicking the ball.
Yeah, he's kicking the ball now.
Femi Awodeshi, over 8 clearances, interceptions, very absolutely phenomenal tonight. Young defender in his rookie season, first season, 7 games he has started straight for Houston Dynamo. Chris, when you see Femi being thrust into that role of Mikaya to partner Eric Shebenko on his young shoulder, that huge responsibility, and he is soaking up everything well. What do you think about Femi Awodeshi?
He's an exciting player to watch. You see his confidence at that age and also where it's coming from. He doesn't really have a lot of experience, but I like the way he carries himself in the field of play. He doesn't seem like he's intimidated by any striker. Anybody. Giroud, French World Cup winner, won the league with the AC Milan, also with Chelsea, Arsenal. That's a world-class player. But guess what? Little Femi was able to
keep him quiet.
Not just keep him quiet, he was intimidated by him to make sure that he did his own. So kudos to that young man. He has a lot of future. I see him going very far because of his personality and also his mentality. For his age, there's this calmness, that confidence that
when
he has.
Have the ball,
you just feel that
ease. Be under pressure.
No, which that is a quality that will take him so very far.
And I spoke with Femi after the game, and I asked him this question. This is my interaction with Femi Awodeshi. Great defensive performance today from you. Keeping Olivier Giroud, one of the most decorated forward in soccer.
Obviously, I can't make that mistake. And
how does that make you feel?
Kind of have to get that in quickly.
I'm a big Giroud fan growing up, so it was
cool
today
and kind of make up for it. It feels
it's
great.
one of those things that I can be a fan off the field, but on the field we're enemies. So it was good to play against him, and it's been surreal. These past couple months
I liked it.
I've been playing against some great strikers, so I'm just learning, improving, and just getting better.
I think it
game. He came on to you, tap your shoulder. What did he tell you?
He just said, good game. He said, because I had gave him a knock during the game. I probably saw that, so I apologize for that. He's like, all right, you're good game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we
congrats.
talked about it all
Thank
week,
you,
trying to get the
Welcome back. It is still Around the MLS Show with Sam and Chris here on ASN Sports TV. Match Day 7 edition. Yes, you can be one of our subscribers. Just go to our YouTube channel. Just click that subscription button right there. And also follow us on all our social media platforms as we tell sports stories in a unique way. Chris Carter, we spoke with Ghanaian Yo Yebua. Let's run that interview and come back to it. Yo Yebua.
Hi, your boy. New season, new colors, new club. How are you settling down with LAFC this season?
It's been great so far. I'm ready and working hard each day and making sure that I got break.
So I saw you play 2 positions this game, this night. First half you played more defensive. Second half you played more attacking. Which position are you more comfortable on?
For me, I'm attacking player. So for me, it doesn't matter where. I just be patient, do my best for the team. So best to be there in attacking on the offensive side and for the team.
You join LAFC coming from Columbus Crew. You come as a MLS champion. You won the league before, so you know how to win. Also, LAFC, you join is also a team that won the league as well too. So, in your time in this season, in this league with the team, do you see yourself like you can reciprocate what you did with Columbus Crew with the LAFC by winning a title for them?
Yeah, LAFC is one of the biggest clubs in MLS history, and we are always competing for trophies. So it's been something very excited for today.
Okay, one last question. How will you rate your performance tonight?
It's okay. We want to get a win as a team. The team play better and individual shots. We get to praise myself like that. And it'll be better if we get a win. And because this is a team.
Thank you very much for your time, Yvonne.
All right, that's your Yabua.
Yeah.
What can you deduce from that interview with him?
Yeah, like I told him, new season, new year, new colors, new club. Last season he played with Columbus Crew. Now he's playing for LAFC. Totally different club, but also two clubs that have a lot of tradition when it comes to winning. Columbus Crew have won the MLS champions in the past. LAFC also MLS champion in the past. So coming here, I asked him what his expectations, like he had already. And he seems to be settling down super fast. Even if tonight you see him, he played two different roles. First half, he played more on the defensive side of the game. In the second half, he played more attacking. And I think he's more confident in attacking. But as I said, he's going to play wherever the coach wants him to play. And he had what he said in the interview today.
Yabua, remember he was also part of New York Red Bulls team before he went to Columbus Crew. Yeah, I had a little chat with Gabonese and striker Denny Boanga. Before I could get his interview, you saw what I did, right? He said 20 seconds, and I had this short talk with him. This is Denny Boanga and myself. Denny Boanga here. Walk us through today's game and how you feel about today's result.
The result is it's not good for the team. I don't know this performance, but maybe the team is tired. I don't know. But now we focus to the Miami for the second round, and that's it.
Appreciate that, Danny.
Yes, thank you.
African brother. Thank you, brother. All right, you spoke with Steve Cherundolo,
Yeah,
the coach of LAFC.
Yeah.
Let's play that interview first of all.
Hi, Mr. Steve. Welcome back to Houston again. Lost on the road. What do you think the game went? Did it go as planned today?
No, not exactly. I think we sat a little too deep in the first half, couldn't absorb maybe all of the pressure, or absorb too much pressure, which didn't allow us to get ourselves in the game and create any quality chances in the first half. Other than one big chance from David Martinez, more of a counter-attack, but no real chances out of possession. And I think anytime you do that away from home, it's going to be very hard just to defend for 90 minutes and hope for a counter-attack. The last 20 minutes were promising, with some chances, and unlucky with post and a free header in the box that maybe towards the end we could score. But I don't think we deserve more than a point tonight with that effort, and we look to improve that this coming Wednesday.
Martinez is very impressive this season. What hopes do you see? Do you have high hopes for him in the team as a starter this season?
Yeah, obviously, to the eye, quite talented. His pace, his dribbling ability, his finishing quality, all of that are traits that really favors attacker needs, really. And a lot of teams are looking for that. I think for him, the name of the game at his age is all about consistency. Putting in more good performances and less, and every 10 point being great, and then the others not so good. So we're looking for consistency in him and both sides of the ball in his performances. And I think when we get that, we have a very, very good player.
Your new acquisition this season, your boy. First half this evening, I saw him play more like a 4 in the defense, from the defensive part of the midfield. And the second half, he moved more forward to an attack. Where do you think is more comfortable, going forward or playing back?
Certainly going forward, I think his qualities are in this one. He's an attacker. As a younger pro, was an attacker when he came on the scene, and it's pretty versatile. We like his tool set, and he can play in multiple positions. Very valuable for us. But I certainly know that his best traits are moving up on the both sides.
Thank you very much for your time, Steve.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Steve lost to Houston last season. Double Houston
Yeah,
over them.
yeah.
Now they are doing it. Houston at their lowest ebb got a win over LAFC. If you are the front office of LAFC, will you be questioning the coach ability?
Well, I don't think I question coach ability. It's just funny when LAFC comes here, Houston seems to play differently. Like it seems to be a team that is just rejuvenated. Like this
When they
this
see LAFC,
figure. They just want
they agree.
to eat. They want to kill the LAFC.
They want to kill
They want to chop them.
They want something breakfast.
Better breakfast. You know, so it's interesting to see that though. But you have to give kudos to Houston team. Houston naturally have a way of being California team.
Yeah, they do.
They have a way of getting those results. Even away, they get those results. So I think it's something that just go for them. I don't think it's more of a coaching fault. I just think it's something that, you know, California teams need to figure out a way to break the Dynamo jinx so they can win them. It's just how it is. You know.
All right, so match day 7 produced a lot of spectacular results across the league. Real Salt Lake got a 2-0 home win over LA Galaxy. We spoke about that. Houston getting their first win of the season, and they did it in a good fashion. Chris, it's been a pleasure be on this match day 7, and I appreciate that for coming on set and coming tonight. Yeah. So on this note, we come to the end of the edition of Around the MLS Show with Sam and Chris. Match day 7.
Keep it down. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Subscribe and keep it down. We'll be back for more action.
I love you all.